I hope I'm edible enough. Okay, so the 6:30 just happened. We just opened up, but it's good. It's all good. I don't like participating in that market open. Sometimes it can give you a real a quick, setup, but sometimes it's better to wait. So let's see what we're working with today. This is the 15-minute time frame on this side, and this is the 1 minute on this side. So let's see if we can get a setup real quick. I like that zone over there, so we can use that as maybe support and resistance. And then let's see if we get something here. So it's now 6:34. So my time is PST, so that was 9:30 over there, EST. Taking that sell side over there. Well, at least on the 15-minute. Let's see what the 30-minute time frame looks like. We also have another zone here that I like, that got touched with that guy over there. Which guy? With those two candles. Oh, this right here is pretty much a setup, but I choose to wait. It looks good. So if I was confident, my entry will be pretty much right after the closure of this candle. My stop loss just above that black colored EMA over there, and then just try to go for a 1:2, and it looks solid to me, but I'll skip it, well, for now. Go to this side. This is shenanigans from, get rid of that. We'll keep this zone though. Nope, we don't need it. Are we getting that? Should we take this setup if it closes below this kind of a mini trend line here? We'll see. I like that swing low, and this one here looks valid to me, but we'll wait. Let me know in the comments if I'm audible enough, if the music is too loud. It's chill music though. It's that be patient music. No, 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 no. We are going to the other side. What time frame is this? The 30 minutes. I like to keep it simple. Just stick on the 15 minutes. And then I like it when my zones are kind of, in sync with the 30-minute time frame. In this case, if I was to draw those zones, then this would not be a zone for me on the 30-minute. This right here would be right there, looking very, very solid, and I think I'm going to give that fast priority. So the thing is, I don't like how we've taken that low over here. But then it's the 630 what you call it, volatility. So so let's see what happens now. If we keep on going up, then this is gonna be the zone I'll be watching out for right there. So if we close above here, then I think we're just gonna wait for a retest and then see if we can come up to these highs over here, or until we get like a 1:2. Just keep it simple. I'm gonna get rid of that for now. And then the 1 minute is like our, entry area. Keep it simple. I think the 30-minute is telling a better story. The 15-minute quite has. Okay, the thing is though, with the 15-minute, I'll keep this to the side a little bit, and I'm seeing this zone over here. Let me name them 1, 5. This is on the 30-minute, and then I need the candle timer on this side. No, I don't really need, because we got the timing here on the side, so this isn't necessary. Thank you though. And then there's also this one here, which I'm also interested in. Let's see how that goes. So pretty much I don't really need this one, but just in case we close up here and then it just wants to keep going deeper, then we know we do have that 30-minute story to give over there. Excuse me. I already drew too much. I see there's 2 people watching. Let me know where you're watching from. I had 79 subscribers. Now it's 78. If I was trading the 15 seconds, Nah, there'll still be no trade. That's a time frame. I like the structure so far, how we've taken that low over there. So I'll call it sell side. You know what, let's just, it's okay. And then if we close above that, that would be like a break of structure. It's too huge, my god. And pretty much I'm thinking that's what's going to happen. So let's just, you know, anticipate maybe it's going to be a long. Let me see how many contracts I'll use here. Let's say it's close up here and the stop loss below that EMA over there, the black one, and I'm going for 1:2. Doesn't matter though. What I'll do is I'd say create a limit order, and then I can only go up to 9 micros for this challenge, which I'm going to explain in a minute here. And then we'd have to do what is this? That's too much. So I'd have to do just 1 micro, because 325, that's too much of risk I want to take. The maximum risk I want to take a trade is 250. So, you know, if it was CFDs, I think we could have done like 2 point something, but here you're kind of forced to do a full number. You can't do like 2.1. Ugh. Some of the disadvantages of, you know, futures. So we'd have to risk 1 micro, which the risk would be 162 to make 300, which is decent. And that would be 84. Damn, that's a lot of points though. 84 points. Micro E-mini. Okay, this is the right one, so we're good. Things are looking fine, and we'll calculate that in it's time to go in there. So we need that purple EMA to cross the black one. That's the 50 crossing 100. It's right there. We're getting a bullish vibe now, but I still need to see this candle close above that. What time frame is this? We can stick with the 15 just to get a quicker reaction. But anyway, we have to wait for this 15-minute period to end so we can see what play is being played here. We may as well just watch the 30-minute. So anticipating, no, actually I'm not anticipating nothing. We're just gonna be going to react with what we've been shown. I'm not playing those games anymore. Just you build your own story, and then you want to see that happen. You start forcing on setups. No. no, no, no. Please let me know where you're watching from. That would be nice. So, okay. So everything is lined up. So this is kind of what I like to see. And trading off a zone as well, you know. That's an area of interest for me. So the best place will be if we can go up, retest this area, and then, you know, kind of aim for those highs. I wonder if, no, those are not all-time highs. Way up here. I'm curious. Let's go look at the, because we have to wait for the next 11 minutes. Let's go see what the higher time frames are doing. So this is the 1 hour. Looks to me like we'll want to keep going up, maybe attack those highs. I'm just gonna draw this for curiosity purposes, but not that it's needed. And that's a 1 hour fair value gap. We'll just come to see later if we got there, but don't really need it. 4 hour. We've taken out the low of the previous 4 hour, and the next logical area would be that high of the previous 4 hour candle. Okay. Do I have that? Yep, previous 4 hour high. Let's look at the daily. So we've taken out the previous, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get rid of the 4 hour and give more attention to the previous day high. And this is Friday, right? Yes. So we're gonna say Friday high. That's all I'm saying on. Oh, and then we have this gap here, which on the daily time frame, that would be a volume imbalance on the daily time frame. Candles are not touching over there, so I believe it's called a volume imbalance, but whatever. Nice area for price to go to, right? About the weekly. Oh, we are inside previous week. The previous week's candle. So this could give like a what? Consolidation vibe, or I mean probably go take the high or come and take this low, but that is, you know, I think for this strategy just 30 minutes and below should be fine. We're only in here to take a little bit of the move, get in, get out. But the story we've built is we are inside last week's range. We either take the high or the low. On the daily, we've taken out the previous Friday high, previous day high, whatever. So it's logical for us to keep going lower, or at least get to half, at least get to this area down here, the blue zone, which is the discount, which is half of Friday. Well, since we're here, let me just let's get that previous day AQ. Where is it? Friday. Half points. 4 hour again. We've taken out the low, so it would be logical to go and take out the high. But then we have reached the, I would say, the discount. No, the premium. If we divide it by half, we've reached to that top section, so it would be logical for price to keep going down. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. Which kind of gets in sync with the daily vibe that we're kind of starting to see. The 1 hour though has taken some sort of sell side. It'll be logical for price to go up. So, man, already looks like we get mixed here. So that's why I like my 4 lines here. Yeah. No, you stay on the 1 minute. Now, there is already a story here. This is an entry as we speak, but I need to see a closure first, at least above this 15-minute zone here. What was this? A 30-minute? At least above this zone. Otherwise, this is an entry right here, which would look something like this. Probably maybe wait for closure of this candle. Just make sure it's bullish. And then my stop also be below that 100 or below that a candle over there. Just for, and then aim for 1:2. So we're gonna come here, create a limit order, then just see how much 200 will be. So that I'll go with two micros, but I'm gonna skip this. If it goes without me, that's okay. I need to see a closure above that zone and then a retest. And then on the way up, get that signal, and then I'm kind of confident with that one. And if that would fail, I'll be totally okay. If I get into this trade and then it fails, I'll come, that will be like, hey, you missed your one of your, they meet one of your entry criterias, whatever. And then, yeah, it's not good for your psyche. But that was a perfect candle for an entry. That right there. With 50 points. So we'll be going for 100 points. But I'm not confident. Any questions from the people watching? I'm here to interact with y'all. Let's look at the 5 minute. What vibe is the 5 minute giving? I kind of like this here. If we put a fib on that low to that high, it'd be nice if they short down here. Then, plus we don't need all that anyway. Let me look at the 15 seconds real quick. No setup yet. Okay, back to the 1 minute. So in this case, we've taken sell side. Some would say that's a break of structure by just a week, but for me, I'm confident with a body close above that swing high. So we're still not, but this right here is good. Oof. A swing high and another one over there. We are inside of a zone which is a good bounce pad. Anyway, we have 2 hours. So let's just keep being patient. But that right there is looking good. So that 15-minute candle, we didn't get a closure above the zone, so we're gonna have to wait for another 15 minutes if I really want to follow these rules, which I should. All right, the 2 people watching don't want to comment. Can I get at least a like? Hit the like button. And thank you for coming in as well. Let's build a community here. Keep it trading simple. So I did a backtest session on Saturday. It was short. It was only like an hour. If you go check it out and just, move forward, just skip to at least half points going to the end. I do explain the strategy pretty much very extensively. I believe it's pretty much simple. Just get your zones on the 15-minute or the 30-minute time frame, your support and resistance, and then we use the 1 minute for our signal. And as you can see, I heavily rely on some special trend lines here. There's nothing special with them, but they're like my support wheels. My entry support wheels. Now this right here is a good entry, but from the vibe we're seeing, like those rejections, this is why just trading EMAs alone is not a good idea. I mean, no strategy is perfect, and even if that's what you want to do, it can still work. I've backtested just EMAs alone, and you still come out profitable. The backtest environment, at least, because let's say that would be a loss. The next trade, I'll take a half. That would be a loss, and then I'm done. Coming tomorrow, if I get 2 wins, then I mean, for some reason, I don't know. I just like to wait to take a trade off of a zone. Kind of gives me a little bit more confidence. Thank you for that one like. Oh, that was me. Yeah, probably I'm the second one watching. This is kind of looking promising, bro. It looks good. So that'll be something like this. If I wanted to take that trade, 60 points, 120, that right there can pass you from challenge. There's too many points. Then we'll say create limit order, and then we'll be like boom, 120, 243, a little bit more than what I'd like to risk, but for one contract 120, that's too little. So I'd probably go for that 240. Try to make 480. That would be like 470 maybe after fees and commissions. Man, that right there looks good. That looks solid, man. Boom. Now that would be an entry. That would be an entry. And we go up, but I got to follow some rules here. Oh, that's interference from notifications from my phone. It's all good. That's a very good setup. It's just formed. I mean, I had an argument too that if it's forming off of a zone that you think is gonna form, then you can still take it. But for now, since we're just starting, where are we? We are 50k sharp right there, so let's just chill. Don't know if it's good to show this. Maybe it's not a good idea to show that. Why is it even there? Because I see people hiding their usernames. But what is that? That's not even a username, bro. Oh yes, it is. Oopsie doopsie. So we would be close to 1:1 if we did get that trade. We'll be at 0.7. It looks solid, man. Looks solid. So we'll try getting on the next pullback. See if we can get a setup. So we're just getting to that Friday high over there. Which is also a closure above that zone. Well, it's not really a zone yet, but I'm anticipating if we do close above these two up candles before we shut down, took all these lows, liquidity, and then we've taken another one over there, and now we're shooting up. I believe that's gonna be somewhat a strong strong zone for it to hold price to support price to go up a little bit higher. And that is the 30-minute actually, which is also sharing the same zone with the 15. That gives me a little bit more confluence. And I'm gonna, what was this zone here? 30-minute. Oh, these candles. Let's just use the refined 15-minute one. So this here has been invalidated, this down candle that we shot up and then came and closed below it. We did see a touch of it, and then price started going down and went all the way down with a 630 candle, but then went back up. We still have 20 minutes for the close of this 30-minute candle, so I'll just keep it there until this closes. To me, that is still valid because this can still be short down. Short down. Mm. 0.87 something. Anyway, we'll just watch it. But that was a good setup. I just couldn't take it though. See that? I can do all. But that says I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And what do I have on? It's on Philippians 4:13 as well. I have to find out. Just give me a second. Oh! Yes, it is. I didn't know that for sure. That's as well. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Philippians 4:13. That's fire, right? Now I got to show you my. We're matching Bible verses in here. Okay. I didn't know that for sure. I mean, I knew it was Philippians 4. I had to make sure that it's the same as what says on that cup. Okay. So this closes in the next two. Maybe I should keep that timer, but that's too big though. Let me make it smaller. Huge. Normal. We still have the timer right here, so I think that's unnecessary, but well, we'll have it there for now. I wish we can see a closure above that too. But then it's the Friday high. But for an entry anyway, I'll need to see price come back to this zone. That's my dynamic support and resistance. So in this case, it will be my dynamic what? Support? Resist? Support. For us to keep going up. So 15 seconds, let's see. That will be my entry right there. Once we close above, once this kind of boom, that will be an entry. But I'm a stop loss either below that swing low or below the black EMA, and then go for maybe a 1:1. But we'll do that later when we are well in profits. Then we can play those games. For now, we have to be a little bit conservative until we get off the ground. Oh, that's a good candle right there. Very nice. And this is the problem sometimes of being too conservative. Setups just go by you. They just fly by. But at the end of the day, I think you benefit the most if you follow, you know, if you follow what you have set to follow and do it religiously. It should work for you at the end of the day. So that'll be 1:1 now. Just like 70 points right there. To the only God, our Savior, through Jesus Christ, our Lord, be glory, majesty, dominion, and authority before all time and now and forever. That's a deep verse, boys. Oh, and girls, guys, that's a deep, deep verse over there. To the only God, our Savior, through Jesus Christ, our Lord. To the only God, our Savior. We know Jesus Christ is our Savior. Also, He is God. Through Jesus Christ, our Lord, be glory, majesty, and dominion. Be glory, majesty, dominion, and authority before all time and now and forever. Amen. Deep, 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 deep. 717. Oh boy, that could be the setup for the morning, and it just formed where we couldn't take it. So I'm gonna take this back, kind of see if, you know, that could be the next zone over there. I think we could be going for this high here at least. So I'm hoping that, you know, I can get a setup so we can participate in that move. So we have 1 hour and 40 minutes to go. Hopefully we get a setup by then. If not, we try again tomorrow, because I'm strictly gonna keep it from 6:30 to 9 a.m. That will be 9:30 to 11 to 10. Wait, 9:30 to what? To 11? I believe to 12. 9:30 to 12 a.m. New York time. All this naming can make it look complicated, but it's pretty much that swing high over there. Oh, we're still going up. Come on, you can give us a retracement. I mean, not right now. After the closure of this candle, give us a retracement, and then we shoot up quickly. Oh, 1.29. Looking good. Trading view, maybe give us, I don't know, like some more information, like a date on when these lines were drawn. That would be nice. I only want today's drawings. Where did the, oh, let me see. Is that from today? I think that's the first thing I drew today. No. Short position. Okay. I wanted to group anything that was not drawn from today, but the cow has refused. So if we do get a retracement going down, even if it's not a closure above this zone over here, we do have a good closure above this zone, and I would like to see a good retracement, and then see if we can participate on its way back up. So far, if we did go in this setup, we would have done 1.49, which is decent, but we didn't take it. Jesus Christ. Sorry. Oh, back like we never left. This looks nice. So I'd like to see a retracement back to this zone. That would be perfect. And then see if we can keep going up. That would be nice if that's what happens. Let me look at gold real quick here. If there was something today. Oh yeah, there's actually something playing right now. That's a good zone. Oh, we just came back to that area. The EMAs are lined up. We have a nice trend line break here, and the closure of this candle would be a signal to go long. So I'm just gonna have it like that and just see if, you know, how that would have worked out. Okay, keep going down. That rejection to the downside, I would have had to wait. I need to see at least a nice bullish candle on the 1 minute, which is not so much to ask. So my stop loss will be probably below that EMA or below that swing low right there. And with the rejection of that candle, I would have waited. Anyway, we'll see how that goes. That would not be my new point. Close above that for an entry, above that line over there. I probably have a stop loss right there. Okay. Let me see how much out of what's going on. So I'm not logged in on this side. Should be. Reload. Oh yeah. Okay. This again. This again is so we've taken out a Friday high. We've taken out Friday's high. So I still want to go long, but for the fact that we have this zone here, the volume imbalance, I think price will still want to get up there. So yeah, I would take this trade. Not the best, but we all know we've been confident in trades before and they fail, and then the ones you're not confident in, they just fly by. So we are revisiting this 15-minute zone. It would be nice if we came and touched it. That would be nice. Okay, let's look at gold real quick. Gold futures. If I was to take a trade on gold, I'd wait for a closure above that trend line over there. The EMAs are lined up nicely. I'm not seeing any movement though. Some volatility to the upside. But if that happens, which is currently happening, that will be an entry. Should we take a trade on gold? Okay, so this looks good. We just touched that my dynamic support resistance over there on the 1 minute. So I just need a closure above the blue EMA over there. And the what color is this? Brown, orange, orange, brown, yellow. Yellow plus brown plus orange. I guess that's what you get. And across, you know, the orange EMA close above the blue, and that's a good setup. Look at that, 1.49, and it just comes and dies on you. No. Really? Trading with this broker via multiple tabs is not possible. If you were to, oh, okay. So then I can't have two windows open. That's all good. I'm curious though. I want to know what that setup would be. Let's say it worked. Create a limit order. So that I'll take 2 micros too on gold, risking $208. Okay. So so they're moving the same with Nasdaq. That's not good. All right, should be ready to take this setup. So I just need to see that yellow EMA close above whatever, and I should take that, and that should be the trade for the morning. Oh my god, we're looking at 80 points. That's a lot. We're gonna have to do 160, which is still fine. Okay, we are ready. That's gonna be just one contract, I'm sure. And that's all we're gonna do. 179. If I do 358, no way. So this is gonna be just like a one contract thing, and I'm good. I'm in.
MGM Plus is available on YouTube. Press play on something new.
My boyfriend's missing. Help me.
Tread carefully, Miss Monroe. Welcome to the Running Man. Hunt him down. Your mission: bring the world back.
This is so weird. So I might not see the position on this side. Okay, I need to go and put a stop loss, but I'm in already. I'm in this trade. I don't know why I can't see the positions on this side, which is funny. But I'm in this trade already, so let's go to the 1 minute. The stop loss is gonna be here. So what is that gonna be? Like a sell stop? Yeah, a sell stop, and then we're gonna do one is to two is gonna be up there. And we're gonna do a sell limit here. Just below before that 1 hour fair value gap over there. Okay, let's see how this goes. That's how that setup looks like, right? I don't know why we're not seeing the whatever on this side. Could be another one of those. I don't know. So let's see, we are currently up 22 bucks. Okay, can we switch? Let this be the 15 minute right here, and then let this be the 1 minute, just so we can see how that setup is going by. So if the EMA is gonna be on this side, and then let's get rid of them on this side. So we just took the trade just above that Friday high. I don't know, whatever, we'll see. Everything lined up. I need to see those executions. Okay, those are the exact entries of the setup. 2.32, that's too much. I'll take it down a little bit. That's good. One is to 2.05. That's okay. Okay, so let's just watch it like this. And we are, that's all we could do. After you enter a trade, you just submit and wait. Let's see how much this is gonna be giving us. We're looking at $330 right there, risking 160. We couldn't do 2 micros because that would be 324, and that's way above the risk I want to take. So 250 is the most I want to take for now, because we're just gonna take this thing slowly but sure, right? Now, are we likely to get up here? We'll see. Looks promising that we'll get to that buy side, and then my 1 is to 2 is just above that area. Of course, once we get to that buy side, I'm gonna be breaking even. I'm gonna put my position to break even right there. We're currently $72 up. That's good. So if we took this setup, we'll just be about to get it done with. It just didn't meet my criteria, but I'm gonna just have it there. So the basis of his entry is that we did close above that 15-minute zone. So a perfect entry would be for me to wait for us to touch it again and go up, but I can also take a trade inside the zone if I do believe that zone is what's going to be used to propel price to the other side. So that's why I kind of felt confident taking that trade over there, but it's all good. I think it's gonna work out. We'll see. So EMAs came, touched my dynamic zone on the 1 minute, and then the candle to the upside, that looked good to me. Probably I should have waited to see what the next one will do, because these candles, they do like to excite people. They go up on one side and then just break down. Anywho, things are looking good so far, so let's just submit. That's all we gotta do. We did our best, put the stop loss in there and the take profit, and right now the control is no longer in my hands. So So we're looking at 165. That's a lot, but that's what structure is defining, so it's all good. I'm gonna check out real quick the 15 seconds. Oh, that was a good winner. If we were doing 1:1, that was a quick winner right there. Oh, I mean, would still be in the trade. So yeah. Oh, okay. There was a quick 1:1. But we'll do that later when we are way above 53k on the second round, I guess. Yo, wrong direction. $163. So if we lose that, it might be 170 plus fees and commission, maybe, which is okay. We didn't have a well-defined trend line here, but it's like a good OTE. Let's see what the 5-minute looks like. Yeah, that was like a good optimal trade entry area right there. And we did get to that zone at least. So maybe no need for a trend line. So we got that buy side that I think we're gonna get to, and we have this volume imbalance over there, which is right where my take profit is at. Now I hope I have sell limits. We should sell one contract when we get there, which will be taking out the buy we have here, and then the sell stop will stop this buy, right? If it was only a sell stop, that would be a sell with one contract, so that will cancel this buy. And then if there's no orders in, if we get up here, that will be a sell entry, right? So because we're buying one, it's gonna cancel right there, so that acts as a take profit, which is pretty much what TP and stop loss is anyway. I just don't know why when you enter a trade, why don't they have the TP and stop loss right there? So you just adjust the stop loss and then adjust the TP. I don't know why. We're looking at 165 points, so that's quite a move over there. Oh, yep. So we'll see what we'll have. If we're still floating in profit by 9 a.m., I'm just gonna, take profit, whatever we'll have. Or, I don't know. Because I can't even take a half. We only have one micro in there. Oh, let's look at gold real quick. I'm curious. Let's see what this Ooh, wee. Sheesh. That was fast, man. So I'd say if I was gonna trade gold, it would be I'd have to see a closure above that trend line. So that would be my entry, my stop loss, adjust that 100 over there. Below that black EMA, and then go for 1:2. Wow. So we'll be looking at 1 hour already. And I believe this would also be one contract. 130. No, 260 now. Would have to do one contract as well. Wow. How comes that one was showing both sides? The position. Showing both sides. Wow, gold. Are they not supposed to do the opposite? If gold is going up, the Nasdaq should be going the other side. Friday high. Anyway, let's just chill and see. $89 in profit. How am I getting that? 0.6 is the most we've seen. We can only take trades on both on only one tab, but that doesn't mean that we cannot have. Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna get rid of this zone here, and let me just have this one. I really don't want us coming back here, honestly. Let's just keep going up, but that was a decent entry, why lie. So this still hasn't seen 1:2. The most would have seen was 1.87. It should get there though. Yo, it's too silent in here. What happened? Yeah, I'm still watching. Oh, looking good. What's gold doing? Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. 0.79. Just about to get to 1:1. So this would now be, oh, that would be 1:2 right there. That would be us. If I took that trade, that would be us down for the day. But it had not met my entry, all my entry criteria, so it's all good. So we say that we're gonna wait for a retracement, for another chance, and then, you know, get down with it. $144. Beautiful. What am I looking? I'm curious, is my stream in high definition? Can you see everything clearly? Because I don't know what this is, bro. I'm looking at my own stream here and it doesn't look so HD. Or it does. Oh yeah, it's decent. That's okay. Man, we are going up slow but sure. We have currently seen 73 points, which is decent. But given our, risk to reward ratio, it seems like it's not a lot, but 70 points is quite a bit. It's a lot. So we're looking at $100 floating. It's 6 minutes to 8. So we have 1 hour, 6 minutes remaining. So hopefully this setup keeps, works out for us. Keeps going up. Now, do you think I should close once we take out that buy side? I'm thinking there's gonna be quite a retracement, but no, we're just gonna stick to our rules. Once we take that buy side, I'm gonna be breaking even, because we could see a strong push to the downside. But if we are before 9 a.m., if we're at least some distance away from 9 a.m., then I think we can get up here. That's just my insight. Is it insight? Foresight. That's my foresight. Looking good so far. 150, 149 floating over there. That's decent. Stop. $150. So we are currently looking at 1:1. 1:1 right there. Oh, $200 floating. That's good. We're about to break even once we take out that buy side right there, that high, and hopefully we keep going up towards that vol daily imbalance right there, which is what we identified, all right, on the daily time frame. That's where the bodies are not touching. Looks like a point of interest. Somewhere price might want to go up to. So we're looking at $200. We're looking at making, I forgot, 300 and what? 320, 330 is the aim. So far we have 1.27, and how many points? 100 points, 104 points. So if we took the rapid challenge, and then we did all contracts available, which is what, 15, that would be us passing a challenge right there with just that one setup. And we'll do those things later. Hmm. 15 seconds real quick, one last time. Oh, that would be a setup. No, no, no. We didn't touch 50, so I've missed those. 186. All right, as we wait for this setup, I'm gonna go to my Canva here and work on the thumbnail for this stream. But I'm still here. I'm still looking at the charts, so we are still together. So we are up 192. Up the most I've seen is 200. That's all I'm gonna change actually. Day one. Start of a new 1 hour candle. I would not like to see a retracement, man. Which is likely to happen. But if it does happen, if we can just stay, so there's a high probability that it could come back to my entry. If they do, please just do something like this, get there and then shoot up. Hopefully they don't retrace. Anyway, we'll see. me show you real quick what I'm working on here. Just today's thumbnail right there. So I'm kind of pulling this around, and just to see, that's all I'm doing right now. So we're still to get there.
I'd like to thank you for the faith and strength to win the day. Your words bring light, your power never dies and takes my fears away.
I found a really good no copyright playlist. Actually, I'm gonna put it on the description, so whoever wants to, if you want the music I'm listening to, the link will be in the description. No copyright music playlist. The link will be on the description.
It's not the hardest thing to do. How can I question you? Throw my life into the fray, let go and live my life your way. Make these changes, make me strong, lean to His grace to guide you on. Lord, I say
Yeah, I was kind of anticipating that retracement, and it's all good. What's the most we've seen? 1.5, 1.26. 100 points. Okay, so we're still at that point. All right, no worries.
Lord, please visit as I pray. Make my dreams become the days. Like a child from a father's love, guide me as I'm growing up. It's not the hardest thing I'll do. This will be over soon. Keep me close as I
It's 8:09. We have what, 51 minutes to go, or until we hit TP, whatever comes first. So hopefully, we do this real quick. $202. I think that's the most I've seen. $215. We're just about to take that buy side. Hopefully, if wishes were horses, I would have wished that that buy side is where my 1:2 would have been. So maybe if I had my stop loss here, we'll be done with this thing. Yeah, that buy side would have made a good 1:2, but okay, we still have some time until 9 a.m. But once we take out that buy side, I'm gonna be breaking even. I'm gonna break even real quick. And maybe now I can reduce my risk by half. But anyway, no, we'll just... That looks much better. We're just about to hit that buy side. A high 9 points away. We are just about to take that out. So go ahead and do it. Do it. Mm. $200 floating. 8:18 a.m. Are we likely to see this price keep going up? We're just about to take that buy side. We are $200 in profits right now. I mean, it's typical behavior anyway for the... Oh, we are on the 1 hour here. I'm gonna take it up to the down to the 15 minute. Yep, so that's typical behavior. Maybe I'm asking for too much, but we've seen like 114 points, 115 points. I'm still asking for 166. So we've done 1.4R. 166 points is a lot. So is 115 points. But with regards to the risk to reward, then I don't know. I feel like I'm just gonna take this profit, but we still have what, 40 minutes. What I'd like is not to take a loss. That would be not so good. But it is what it is. Mr. Gold. Ooh, gold would have hit our TP right there. Oh wow. And it's still going up. Moving the same with Nasdaq. Whatever. Why is it not giving me that? Should have left it alone. Yep, I think that's decent. So this is kind of what I have. I'll show you. I'll show it to you. Where's the window? This is kind of what I have. So that's gonna be the thumbnail for today. And then moving forward, I'm just gonna be changing to day 2, day 3, day 4. Make life easy for yourself. I think that's decent. We'll just go with that. Mavera Capital. Maybe make this a little bigger. That's too big though. No, we're good. Oh, that gold setup would have been amazing, but it's all good. That would have been a quick... Sorry, it doesn't matter. Maybe it does. Let me look. Curious. I would have gone with one contract, so 250 right there. Decent. $36 to 9 a.m. That should be it for this morning intraday setup. So the 15 seconds, this would be our entry right here. My stop loss just here. I wonder if that would have given me 1:2. Anyway, we're not gonna worry about this for now. I keep on going back because it's a habit. Again, 1:4.3 is the most we've seen. 116 points. I hope we're not yet tired. $200 in profit. $220 floating. Once we take that buy side, I want to break even. So if it retraces, I would not like to take a loss after all that move. And honestly, if we start coming down right now, like, I may as well just break even right now. I am not willing to take a loss. So yep, that should be enough for these trades, fees and commissions, or it should offset a little bit of it. So risk removed, and it was good. Risk eradicated. Maybe make this a little bigger. It's too big. Yeah, that's it. Ooh, we just took that buy side. That's good. And can we see price get up here? We'll see. Okay, that thumbnail is done. It's just gonna stay like that. Not gonna overthink things here. Really? Okay, still going up. So let me see how many points we have left from the highest point over there. Oh, actually we can just do shift click. That should do 37 points to go. So we've done 126 decent. We have like 30 something. Shift click, 38 points to go. YouTube thumbnail size limit up to 2 MB. Okay. Yeah, I'll limit the size to 2000 kilobytes. $250. If I took the gold setup, it would have given me 250. So can we just, that's 255. Do I get out? No. Gold is currently retracing a little bit. We've taken out that buy side, so there's very high probability of price just retracing to the downside. Now, if I had like 2 contracts, I'd probably take one off right now, but I could only take one. So I mean, I could move my stop loss up a little bit, at least take something off if we start coming down. So it's 8:30. I don't think I'm willing to I feel like just closing this thing, but the moment I close, it shoots up. It's gonna shoot up. So let's just be, professional, I guess. Ain't nothing there's nothing unprofessional with taking profits. So this is Control X. That's the PDF for today's thumbnail. Looks good. Wait, did y'all see anything? Where did it go? There we go. Looks decent, right? I think it looks good. Okay. I'm very tempted to close this thing here. But we might get up there. So let's go. Only a few points left. 1:6.5. 260. Okay, let me check that thumbnail one more time before it goes live. It's okay. And save changes. Boom, it's live. All right, so that's done. So I'm gonna close all these to save on space. What space? Oh yeah. I'm gonna go get a link so I can put the platform that I'm currently with, so I can get my affiliate link and put it in the description. Next. It's 8:33, man. I'm so tempted to close this thing, honestly. What do we do now? 250 is fine. If this thing retraces all the way down, that's gonna be so wrong. But it happens, Yo, let me know in the chats. Should I close? Should I wait? What should I do? Close or stick to the rules? 8:37. So what I'm thinking is what just happened? I didn't see that notification. So what I'm thinking is, even if we start retracing, we should be able to at least make something. If the retracement is so deep, I don't want to take part, but honestly, if I get, even if it's $100, I'm good. Cause with the placement of the stop loss, if I had it right there, then would have already made our 1:2. But you know, it's just a few more points. Y'all can do it. If not, it's all good. I'll just take whatever. So I'm just gonna what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna trail with the 100 EMA. I'm gonna trail my stop loss with the 100 EMA. So if a retracement comes, even if it just wants to retrace and then keep going up, I don't want to take part in that. I have like 20 minutes to go, so whatever we have at 9, we're probably gonna be closing. If the stop loss is gonna be somewhere here, I might leave it. So whatever comes first. So hopefully 9 gets when we are somewhere over here. But I think we're gonna hit that TP, honestly. For now, we're just gonna trail that 100 EMA over there. Yeah, I think that's a good plan to still secure some profits, even in case we want to come down and retrace, and because hitting a stop loss after this move, it kind of does something to my psyche. So yep, we're gonna secure some profits. It's getting too hot in here. Let me turn up the heater real quick. $268 floating profits. If let's say it comes down, how much will I be securing? Create limit order, $110. That's okay. It's better than minus 200 or whatever the risk is. How to get Okay, I'm gonna have to do that later. Looks like it's gonna take some time because I want to get the affiliate link to this pro form so I can put it in the description, but they're asking for ownership. They want you to give the ID to your YouTube or Instagram, and then they're asking for a file that proves you're the owner of the channel. Okay, we'll do that later. Okay, let me get rid of this. So we're good. All right, let's fully concentrate on this thing right here. How much do we have? We've seen 1.74. Just a little bit more. 25 points to go, which is a lot. So we've done 140 points. Oh boy. My stop is in. We've secured 54 points. And we're about to secure a little bit more because we are trailing that 100 EMA right there. So once we get a little bit closer to the TP, I'm gonna start trailing with a 50 EMA right there. And if we are just about to touch TP, I'm gonna trail with a 16 EMA. That looks like a good TP management right there, if you ask me. All right, looking good so far. Ooh. Okay. So is it fair to start trailing with a 50? I think so. We're just too near. 1.8. Yeah, I'm gonna start trailing with a 50. So we're now looking at I'm doing too much. $200 secured. Okay, that looks good. 300 bucks, just a little bit. I think they're really coming to touch that volume imbalance over there. We are just about to hit TP. That looks good, man. So we are 1.9. I'm gonna start trailing now with a 16. If it takes me out, it takes me out. A few more points, guys. A few more points. 8 more points. Okay, we're just about to hit TP. I think, yep, there we go. We're so close. 1.94. There we go. We should be hitting that TP anytime from now. We're looking at 316. Come on, take it. Come on, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. So in case it comes down, we are secured, you know, a good enough amount right there. And I need to do something here just in case because sometimes I'm thinking that this sell stop up, I think that should be take TP, But in case it's not, let me just be ready to flatten the position, just in case, because sometimes I put those orders and then instead of taking profit, I add to the position. So, but I think the sell limit should be buying, that should be taking off, should be canceling the buy order that we have in, right? All right, let's go. Let's finish this, man. So the profits here are, we're up $314. I may as well just close it. How much more do I want? How much more? Just 6 more points. We're looking at 158. Okay, I'm gonna just take that TP a little bit high. Come on, come on, come on. So on the phone here, I don't know if you can see that, I'm ready to cancel. I'm ready to flatten the position just in case those TP orders are not right. And I should probably also have trade over it here, so I can just close. We just reached that daily volume imbalance over there. Did we touch it? Yeah, we touched it a little bit. 2.03. I need you to be at 2 exactly. And I think I could have closed out already. $315. So if we close, that's at least $300. The $20 should be enough for fees and commissions, but I think we're gonna hit that sell limit. Yep, there we go. We hit TP. Beautiful. So make sure all this stuff. Okay. So it's good to flatten all your positions just in case, you know, there's an order that you left somewhere. So that was good. That was a good setup. We were patient enough. I think my TP was at, let me just put exactly where the price is at. 2391.25 is exactly. And then my entry was at 225.75. So there we go. 9 more minutes to 9, and we already got, you know, our objectives met today. That was a beautiful entry. It was nice. We followed the rules and they played out for us today, and hopefully it's gonna be like that each and every day. So we are up $333, so $2,667 to go. But so far that was good. The rules played out, and that's it. So unless there's any questions, I'm gonna end the stream here. And that was one good trade right there. I think we're gonna keep going up to that 1 hour fair value gap, but at least if we go to the daily, let me go there right quick. We had, you know, seen this area here, that volume imbalance, but you know, looked like an area that we can, you know, that's probably an area that, you know, we could have seen price go to. So do you really need these levels? With this strategy, pretty much no, but if you know about them, you can just, you know, draw them and just see if price plays out like that. If there's any questions, I'm ready to answer them. Otherwise, I'm gonna end the stream here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go do some okay, we have 7 minutes to go, so let's just go create what on a Google sheet here so we can journal, because we're gonna do a lot of heavy journaling because we're gonna see how we can make this strategy better, even though I think it's optimal at the that's easy to say because today was kind of straightforward, but I wouldn't say it was straightforward. We followed the rules and they worked out. Let me set entry, exit, the number of points, duration. Yeah, I think that's a decent. W's in the chat. W's in the chat. Anyone? I like this one. Okay, let's go create a Google sheet here, and I'm gonna do it. We're gonna do it together. So where did it go, bro? So, yep, that was the setup right there. That was pretty good. Okay, I already, what's all this? So today is the date, 2/9/26. Wow, we only took one trade. The entry time was at 7:31 a.m. and we stayed until 8:50. So what's that duration? We know it's 1 hour 1 hour 19 minutes, if I'm not wrong. What is 50 minus 31? That's 19, right? I think so. And the points was 165.5. The risk to reward ratio was 1:2. The potential, we're gonna have to come and look at that later. And then that RR is also the potential RR, like how far will it go. And then we did an image of that setup right there. So how do we get that? I need to see both sides, so it's gonna look something like this. I need this to be shown as well. Not really. Visibility, No, doesn't matter. Just take it back to how it was. All into whoa. Yeah, just leave it right there. That's okay. So I think that's gonna be a good picture. Should I note that that was a missed trade, but we didn't take because no, that's too much. Okay, so copy the link and paste it here. And we're done. So one more minute. A few questions to ask ourselves is, did we follow our rules? Yes. What's the other question? Anyway, we are done. We got 25 more seconds until now I have to finish the stream. Any questions, I'll be willing to answer them. You can shoot them, you can ask them anytime, and when I see them I'll just answer them. But we're pretty much done here, so we still have some climbing to do, but all in all it was a good day. So 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I'll see you guys again same time tomorrow. That was Trader Mawera with Mawera Capital, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
In his name I find, in his name I find, in his name I find the peace I seek. In his name I find, in his name I find, in his name I find the joy I seek. I have searched many years on end. There was none that my soul could depend. My soul cries out for your presence in here. This very hour, for your presence in here. In his name I find, in his name I find, in his name I find the peace I seek. In his name I find, in his name